All right, it seems like we are live. We are live, my friends. Nice to meet you here on the live stream. I just want to wait a little bit for our guys to connect to the stream, my subscribers, my viewers. I love you all, my friends, and many thanks for supporting me, my channel, Ukraine. You're awesome. So today it's just a usual Sunday talk. We're gonna speak about what is happening maybe in Kherson, yeah? Today, Dennis, Vysokopilya was liberated from the orcs in Kherson today. Yes, it's been confirmed that on the north part of Kherson area, Vysokopilya, a small town, was liberated. Sorry, I have a throat pain today, I don't know why. We are live and supporting Ukraine. Thank you, guys. And I will put the ad, sorry for it, advertisement, just to check it out. Hello from Louisville. Hello, Oregon is here, Sweden is here, everyone is here. Nice to meet you, my friends. So today there was a push actually confirmed by not only international observers, but also Russian side. And they confirmed that we took some of the villages, including Vysokopilya in Kherson region. So we still have some sort of the counterattack. It's not fast. We're still in lack of some of the resources that we need for this counterattack. And we're not gonna take lots of sorry, my throat is in pain. I don't know how I gonna stream today because of that. Well, I have some water, hope it helps. Well, whiskey could help, but I don't drink alcohol, sorry. I'm very sorry for my voice today. So we took a few of the villages, and as for massive one, my friends, it's not our case because we need to save our army. We take care about our personnel, so we're not gonna throw them as in the Second World War. We're gonna perform small operations with divided small groups in that region. By the way, my friends, if you want to support my channel, there are always link for PayPal. And if you want to see your comment just appeared in this video, you may support me on Donatella. Donation goal is out here somewhere. So we're gonna collect money, and I use that one for charity purpose. I don't know where I will use it, but in future I will send it for charities. Scotland and Krakow, some whiskey. Yeah, whiskey I would like maybe, but actually why I don't drink alcohol, because I found out that I have some sort of allergy. Then I drink even beer. After a few hours my nose just got clogged. I cannot breathe properly with it, and I have red plums on my body.
New message.
And that is why it's kind of...
Thanks, Dennis. You are awesome, bro. Morgan from Reno, Nevada.
The sound is very light. Yeah, I will tell. The robot sound today is kind of dimmed, I think. Maybe I put the sound on my PC. I'll put it to the middle. Morgan Lamp. Thanks, Dennis. You're awesome. Morgan from Marina, Nevada. Greetings to Nevada. Desert state, but I like that nature also, and one day I hope to visit your state as well. So I like Arizona, Texas, Nevada, all of that stuff. Nice. I also like desert places, like. And I hope it's okay for you to donate that much. You just donated more than $100. Thank you so much for it. So, greetings to United States of America. I don't remember where the Area 51 is located.
Esset.
Oh, good night, Asset. Asset, thank you so much for your support, your kind support. Thank you. So it's just gonna be the talk, my friends, today, because I rarely speak with my audience in a comment section, and on Sundays we have some sort of communication, right? So I really like Sundays because I don't need to search for information. It's some sort of the day off for me, and we speak today. By the way, it's gonna be 2 hours stream until midnight. Nevada, yeah, New Zealand, greetings, good evening, everyone. Won't like desert places in USA right now over 100 feet. I don't know what to do. Area 51 is in Nevada. Oh yeah, it's probably, I got it. I got it right. 51 is on Google. Yeah. I saw the video how some of the guys tried to reach that area on motorcycles, but they faced with some sort of the intelligence services, police, and they just, asked them to go away. Area 51 is where UFOs landed in the United States. Could be, who knows? Actually, my friends, I was flying as an airline pilot for certain years. Yeah, this year, half a year, I wasn't flying because of the obvious reason. But I never saw UFOs. Like, I saw some of the meteors. One of them was very big. It just exploded in the skies, in the night sky. It was interesting view. But other than that, I didn't see it. Also, I love about the conspiracy, some of the conspiracy theories about the chemtrails. My friends, that's really interesting theory that we throw some sort of chemicals from the skies, and the jet stream you see in the sky is actually a chemtrail. Oh my god. So I think if you do not study physics in a school, you found many more interesting stuff. And also I don't believe in a flat as well. But actually my not close friend, but friend believes really that the earth is flat. Well, it's his like decision what to believe in, but for me it's not ridiculous, I would say, but I just see that it's round. I can see it definitely. Ice crystals, yeah, basically it's like a cloud formation. Hello, Russian Z-Rats. Yeah, my brother swallowed that crazy pill. Hello, how's your hand? Still not moving well. It's around like 40-45 degrees.
New message.
I hope it will be okay soon.
Keep up the news and great work.
Andres, thank you so much for your kind support. Thank you. Thank you. Flat Earth, oh my god, yeah. 198 is watching, just 600. Yeah, guys, if you don't mind, just press the like to the stream. It helps to propel it on YouTube platform. No chemtrail stories, my girlfriend is into it. Oh, yeah. So, that's, I can bust for sure. The chemtrails is, is ridiculous. Hi Dennis, if required, would you fly a military aircraft? Yes, if they ask me to fly, I will fly. However, I don't have the military experience. You see, in Ukraine, it is... Oh, sorry, I will answer a question.
Cheers from Switzerland. Today is my birthday, 42 years young. How do you say happy birthday in Ukrainian?
З днем народження. З днем народження. So, happy birthday, Alejandro Velázquez. З днем народження, Alejandro Velázquez. Velázquez. Yeah, I hope I spell your name correctly. Бажаю вам щастя, здоров'я та саме всього найкращого, що є в вашому житті. So wish you be wealthy, healthy, rich, and all the your own wishes that you wish to yourself. 42 years, your life, I would say in the middle, as mine, I think 35 is also in the middle, I would say. So
With
it's a
love
good.
from Washington State. I may be struggling financially myself, but I give what I can. Slava Ukraini. Region letter U, region letter A, blue heart, yellow heart, sunflower.
Rosale, thank you so much. Greetings to Washington State. Actually help a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm also from Reno, Nevada, and I am proud to be able to support your channel and, in effect, the Ukrainian people. Slava Ukraine.
John, thank you so much for your support. Greetings to Reno, Nevada. Awesome state. And I hope to see you guys someday. After the war is over, I'm gonna grab my bike and my motorcycle. I'm gonna ride all across the Europe, United States, Canada. Probably gonna go to Australia, New Zealand. Gonna make this tour for Ukraine. You know, to share, to meet you personally, the guys who support Ukraine, and yeah, that's gonna be awesome. That's my plan, at least. So thank you for your support, John. Thank you. I forgot that question. Sorry. Oh, military pilot. Yeah. Obligatory. In Ukraine, it's obligatory to go for army. And after you're in the army, you can have a lieutenant rating. But I didn't go there. Actually, there was the period in my life, then I got the health problems, and it was the exact period for me to go to army, and I didn't pass the medical. I had a core problem with my core, yeah.
Thank you for your daily reports, Dennis. We might all freeze in Czechia during this winter, but we will not let Ukraine fall at any cost.
Vaslav, I think I spelled your name, or Watchlav. Sorry if I didn't spell it correctly. Thank you for you. Thank you so much for your support. Greetings to Czech Republic, and I'm sure you're gonna be okay. I think Norway may support European Union, providing more gas supplies, and also United States will ship more gas, LPG, yeah, liquid gas to Europe as well. So for sure, it's gonna be okay winter for you. And for Germany as well, Chancellor Scholz today told about it's gonna be good.
To hear harm is doing its job.
Got to hear harm. Yeah, Kevin. We got the pictures, videos. The guys are using the harm rockets on the front lines, and we were able to destroy many of the Tors and S-300s that Russia used on the south. That is why we have the air superiority in the region. And today it was the comedy case. We have also book systems, anti-aircraft systems. And one guy was flying today on a... sorry?
I hope the West doesn't pressure your president to overextend your troops. Better to take small land grabs than too much and get caught in a trap. Slava Ukraine.
Yeah, Brian, that's exactly what is happening. That's exactly. We're gonna use small groups for the small gains, but we're gonna do it gradually. It's like pumping, yeah? We're gonna push them. They don't have supply lines. They just cut from it. And today I heard that there are some riots in the Russian army that is trapped in Kherson region. And basically, we cut 1/5 of the Russian army there.
Stay healthy. Have you considered where your problem is an allergy to wheat, gluten? It's in beer. Come visit US when this is done.
All right. No, I didn't go through the specific tests, but it happened after I got the surgery. There was a surgery, just a small one. Appendix was cut. I got the case with appendix, and after that I got severe allergy on alcohol, on ragweed, on sunflowers. It's just crazy. I tested it myself. I didn't go for the special research. I just put the leaf of the sunflower and start to scratch it, and then you have this bubble. And ragweed, the same. So alcohol, minor symptoms, but still not okay. And yeah, no one is perfect. I think maybe I just getting older. My father got an allergy on some weeds, but now he's okay. Then he turned 60. His allergy stopped somehow.
New message.
Hello from Bulgaria. We have many paid agents from Russia here.
Hmm.
We beat some up in the streets here, but they are like roaches, keep showing up. Slava Ukraine. I hope we can win. Me and my mates managed to send 100 vests.
Oh, you're awesome, Ren. Thank you so much for your support. Actually, our guys sent vests to the army, and I collected the money also for those vests, but we canceled that. I would say,
New message.
sorry.
Slava Ukraine. Greetings from Germany. Sorry that our politicians are slow, dumb time to time.
Dennis, thank you so much for your kind support. Well, every country has its own policy. Germany is still gonna supply RST. They already supplied Gepard tanks to Ukrainian army. They supplied anti-tank rockets and many more, and also Mars 2 rocket artillery systems, Panzerhaubitze 2000, and I hope they will supply more to Ukraine. Yeah, it's getting slower, yeah, but I hope after the 8th of September we're gonna receive more weapons. It's gonna be the meeting in Ramstein Air Base in Germany, and I hope United States and other allies will tell Germany to act in better way, but still what we have is awesome. And also Germany provides shelter to Ukrainian refugees, and it's awesome. I think for Ukrainian refugees, Germany is the best country out there, because with the amount of funds that they give to refugees, no other country gives like that. So I think it's a great support from the Germany taxpayers of Ukrainian people, and I really like Germany. Yeah, it could have been better, but what we have is also great. So thank you for your support, and yeah, greetings to Germany. About the life vests, I was going to say that we collected some of the life vests, but we returned them to producer because our guys on the front line tested them, fired rounds, and the plates that were used.
Great channel and thanks for the daily updates. Stay strong, Ukraine.
Nick, thank you so much for your kind support. Thank you. It's the high mark for me, really. Our guys tested those vests and they were not okay. That's why we got like the system itself, but we changed the plates. The plates were not okay. So if you're doing some stuff with vests, as Rand does, please check out, test those plates first, and then send to Ukraine. Otherwise, it would be just zero job performed. So people would collect money, and yeah. Basically, we returned those plates and we got our money back. We were different plates from different source, and that's how we are okay with it, let's say. Starsky's here. Or not. Where is Mr. Starsky? It's very interesting. I don't see your icons on your images, just your names. I don't know why. The Germans will send beer, yeah, obviously. Germany will send Leopard, but waiting for long-term support. I heard that Germany is not going to send more weapons for Ukraine because they're afraid of their own defense, but they're gonna provide more help, obviously. I'm here, buddy. Yeah, greetings to Operator Starsky, awesome guy.
Hoping the war is turning in favor of Ukraine. Stay safe. Greetings from Belgium.
Greetings to Belgium. Thanks, Eric, for your kind support. I was there in Belgium a couple of times for the simulator training for ATR, and I like your country. I like Brussels. It's great. Many Ukrainians in Sweden now. Yeah, many. In many European countries, many I know are fleeing away to Canada because it's easy to obtain visa there. So all across the Europe, it's massive outcome of the people from Ukraine, and actually it's not good because I'll tell you why.
Denny's tea is good for the throat. Greetings from a cold Stockholm.
Greetings to Stockholm. Yeah, I was there a couple of times. Well, thank you so much for your kind support. Yeah, I have just a water here. Sorry. All right, Operator Starsky, have a nice evening. Stay awesome. Dennis, you need a shave. Probably, yeah.
New message.
Bulgaria here again. What do you think about Kherson offensive? I think it is faint, huge poke. If a huge counter-offensive is to succeed, you need 2 to 3x more HIMARS and armor. For now, I fear that Ukraine can only grind Russia to a halt.
Yes, Brent. We're gonna stop them. We use small groups of our soldiers there. We're not gonna go on massive counterattack as in the Second World War, as Russia tried to do here in Kiev. Otherwise, we'll have more losses. So our aim is to cut Russian supplies that we already did, and basically they will be there on their own in near to Kherson. And during the winter time, it's gonna be very hard for them. They will be in low of morale, and even today we heard that there are some riots in Russian army. So they feel that they were just thrown by the Russian generals there for no reason, and that is how we're gonna win, little by little, and after then we'll have enough weapons, we're gonna take that part of the region. And we're gonna cause them also the goodwill gesture. They will probably go out of there, swimming through the Dnieper River, taking their own belongings. During the winter time, it's not gonna be possible, but still they may use small boats for that reason. So they will leave tanks, everything. So it's the winning for Ukraine, the winning policy. But still, yeah, for counteroffensive. If we speak about the large-scale counter-offensive act, it's not gonna happen this autumn for sure. Well, it's all depends on the weapons. All depends on weapons that we'll have. Hello from Wales. Greetings. Guys, if you don't mind, just press the like to the live stream. It helps a lot. Thank you. Hard to spin with a washing machine, indeed. Dennis, you're doing a great job. I'm hoping Putin's friend take matters. Putin's friend take matters. I don't know. I'm not good in English, so it's hard for me to understand your comment. Does the Dnieper River freeze in winter? On the south, it's very rare that it freezes. Here in Kiev, it may freeze for a few days, but not for a long time. Usually, well, it depends on kind of winter. Sometimes it never freezes throughout the winter. Sometimes it may be frozen for a few weeks. So it depends. Will you take your son before winter? winter mud kills the offensive. Obviously, winter kills the offensive in many ways, but it also will make Russian soldiers struggle there. Without supplies, without proper clothes, without proper equipment for winter time, they will go mad. It will be demoralization of the Russian army there. And after that, we're gonna take that part. I just worry about civilians, really, who are in Kherson, because if Russia will not allow Ukrainian humanitarian aid to go to Kherson, I'm afraid of the civilians there, basically, because they may be also trapped as Russians. But I hope that they will go out from that place as well.
New message.
Thank you for sharing the latest news to us. Great work.
Torben Thor, thank you so much for your kind support. Stay awesome. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for your donation. Yeah. Civilians in Kherson will suffer big time as Russia gets more demoralized. Yes. It's bad. We announced the evacuation from that area, but it was too late. Russia already... Actually, it was the big fault, I think, of Ukraine that we didn't blow up the Antonovsky Bridge and the bridge in Novakhovka Dam. Those should have been just destroyed at the beginning of this war. Why didn't it happen? I don't know. Well, actually now Russia crossed that river and they are now trapped. It's good. We trapped 1/5 of the Russian army there. But, you know, it's kind of big city there in Kherson. People are suffering. And Russia sent their forces up to Voznesensk. It's behind the Mykolaiv in the north. So they bypassed the Mykolaiv, and also they now can fire towards Mykolaiv using their artillery. I still think it was the great mistake by Ukraine not destroying the ways out from Crimea and not destroying Antonovsky Bridge and Kakhovka Dam. If the ways out from Crimea would have been destroyed, there would not be the Mariupol case also. So who done like that? Who was responsible for that region from our military so far? We don't know. Our journalists sometimes speak about that stuff, but that question flies in the air, and no officials, even President Zelensky himself, say proper information. But society awaits the answer. Ukrainian society awaits the answer for that one, for that question. Because we need to find out who was responsible, why it wasn't done. So far, I don't know why. We have what we have. Why are no assassins paid to kill Putin? He is KGB's... I think he could have, he can be killed. I think it's not the interest of, let's say, world leaders nowadays to kill him, to eliminate. I think they need him to stay in power. Actually, there is also, it's conspiracy theory, but my theory, all right.
Keep up the good work and stay awesome.
Rick, thank you so much for your support. Actually, one of the theories that we don't have enough weapons for the massive counterattack to win, because actually we have lots of soldiers, but we don't have enough weapons. So we could have received the weapons, enough weapons from the Western side and win this war easily. But we have occasional shipment of the weapons because basically United States wants us to fight for a long time. They want to exhaust Russia, you know?
Glory to Ukraine. Greetings from Orebro, Sweden.
Paul, Joaquin, thank you so much for your kind support. Also, we have the comment from Paul.
Have you reconsidered starting an OnlyFans channel? I think you could raise enough for a new Bayraktar by the end of the month.
Paul, I know the OnlyFans, they're just nudity stuff, porn stuff. I'm not sure.
Thanks for your inspiring videos. I am horrified by Russia's ongoing brutality in Ukraine.
Turban, thank you so much for your awesome support. Yeah, Russia is really brutal. Use their army in the most brutal way possible. It's like a Second World War for sure. If we speak about the massacres they're doing here, yeah, we are also horrified. We couldn't imagine that they can do it there. So, my friends, yeah, thank you very much as well for your support. Turban.
Russia's history, they just don't know it yet. Slava Ukraini.
Robert, thank you so much for your kind support. I hope it's okay for you to donate that much. Russia is history, yeah. I hope they'll have the destiny of the Soviet Union. And Soviet Union collapsed after the Afghan war. So one of the conspiracy... Sorry.
Greetings from Finland.
Jan, thank you. Greetings to Finland. Awesome country. I was in Helsinki many times. One of the conspiracy theories that United States wants this war to continue for some time because they need to exhaust Russian economy. If they will let Ukraine win it, just right here, right now, supplying more weapons, Russia will stay in power. Their politicians will stay in power. They will be defeated here in Ukraine, but the regime will stay. And Russian people maybe they're gonna gather also against Ukraine, against the Western countries, because okay, we lost this war. We need to put more efforts to increase our army, yeah, and do other more stuff. The same thing was happening in Germany after the First World War. So we really need to reform Russia. And to reform Russia, we need to cause the internal movements in that country. Those movements were in Soviet Union after Afghan war. Afghan war reduced, massively reduced the USSR economy, and also people were watching how other people were living in Western societies in Germany, in United States. They wanted to have nice products. They want to wear jeans, to listen to normal music.
Your aeronautical chalkboard lessons on Pilot Blog. Thanks for all you do for Ukraine.
Richard Boris, thank you. Yes, I'm gonna get to Pilot Blog very soon. Actually today I moved from, yeah, I can now say where I was. I was in Cherkasy region. It's the central part of Ukraine. And I moved today near to Kiev, to my own apartment, and I'm gonna put more efforts to my channel, hopefully. Richard, thank you so much for your kind support. Idea is to, as you see now, Russia is in lack of iPhones. Yeah, iPhone is not selling their products and not supporting them. In lack of what McDonald's, and it's the top of the iceberg. They also in lack of the chips.
Slava Ukraini, Jerem Slava, Privet Z Svetsi.
Привіт, Швеції! Дуже дякую за комент. Mats, thank you so much for your support, and greetings to Sweden. Thank you so much for your kind support. So, the situation now for Russia is the same as was in the Soviet Union. People are struggling. They basically under the propaganda influence, but they got used to their previous life.
New message.
Dennis, your solid analysis coupled with your knowledge of the land always informs. You are a truth teller and we really appreciate that. Stay safe and sane. Glory to Ukraine.
Harry, thank you so much for your warm comment. I think it's too much good words, too many good words for me here. Well, anyways, thank you for your support. Thank you, Harry. So now in Russia, you can buy basically Zhiguli. It's the Russian car, Lada, they call it now, Lada, for the same price as we can buy, or you can buy in Germany, Audi RS or something like that. So, or Audi A4, this type of the model, brand new from the factory. It's around 44,000 euros. So in Russia, you can buy Lada Granta. Very simple, old-fashioned automobile, and exactly the same was happening in Soviet Union. Exactly. Zaporozhets, Soviet-made Zaporozhets, got the same price as Ford Mustang in America.
Keep up the good work. With love from USA.
Aaron, greetings to the United States of America. Thank you so much for your support. So I think that Western countries, United States, will not let Russia to take Ukraine. No, they will not. But they will not let Ukraine also win very fast, because there's going to be the problem with Russia. So we're going to make Russia struggle, and for that we need long-term conflict here in Ukraine. Unfortunately, we are the neighbor of Russia. It's the historical perspective, my friends, and yeah, we're going to fight no matter. And for us, it's, yeah, from one side, if we're going to win, all right. But we may struggle for a few years, but after that, there will be no Russia anymore, and everyone in this world will live in peace for quite a lot of time. And Russia itself is very split into religion, into beliefs, into different cultures. So Russia is a big country that consists of the many small countries. It's the federation, and then you have those economical issues. People in the regions, they start to think, should we pay for Moscow? Why are we giving money to Moscow? Because people there live pretty much good life compared to Russian regions. That is why they had the war in Chechnya, Ichkeria. After the Soviet Union collapsed, after a few years, Ichkeria also, I think after 1 year, Ichkeria also wanted to have independence, and Russia just didn't want to let them do it, and that's how they started this war. And I think it's going to be happening in Russia as well, if they struggle that much for a long time. As for now, I still don't know for how long their society may change, but still, according to the recent researches, in March, around 75% of the Russian population supported this war and wanted it to continue, and now around 44% of population want this war to continue. So big difference, like in 5 months, yeah, they have a drop for 30%. They call it special operation, yeah, not the war. What do you call a Lada Kalina with twin exhausts wheelbarrow? Oh, you know Lada Kalina. Oh, awesome. We also have those cars in Ukraine. Sometimes I see them, because they deliver those cars to Ukraine as well. Did you hear about Kadyrov resigning? South Korean from Scotland. Greetings to Scotland. Actually, I saw that video, but around 4 years ago he filmed a similar type of video, so I do not put attention on that. He also said, oh, I'm tired of being the leader of a republic, we need to find someone else. It was 4 years ago, my friends, so I don't put lots of attention on that. God bless Ukraine. It's people and President Zelensky. Yeah, thank you. Dennis, did you follow the launch attempts of Artemis? one. What is it? I didn't follow. Maybe I was busy. Sorry. I just paid my gas bill, Slava Ukraine. Thank you so much. Do they still call it a special operation? Yeah. Or they are now calling it war in Russia. No, it's special operation, and I heard the rumors that they want to call it, not the rumors, one of their MPs want to call it anti-terrorist operation, as they call it in Chechnya, Ichkeria. Yeah, Chechnya, they put lots of money in that region. They put Kadyrov in power. Basically, Kadyrov betrayed his own people. He was fighting against Russia in the first Chechen war, but after the second war, he just got paid a lot and he started to fight against his own clans. He won that fight and became the leader.
Slava Ukraini. Greetings from Luxembourg.
Oh, Luxembourg. Awesome. Price Maurice. Thank you. Stay awesome. You live in a very big country, yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. I've never been there, but it's a great hub for cargo airplanes. 12 billion rounds almost sold in the US,
Does vodka
Europe.
and bribery help orcs surrender faster, or is it just having lots of HIMERs?
Does vodka and bribery helps orcs to surrender faster, or is just having lots of HIMERs? Actually, they drink, and we have some of the videos. Maybe I'm gonna show you in my future videos. Just time lapse, not time lapse, but how you call it, collage, you may call it, like many videos how we were able to.
Will you ever appear the Enforcers Sunday Night Fundraiser F?
Anthony, I'm not. Enforcer tried to reach me via email. However, I replied to him, and Google didn't send the message because Google said that this message was potentially hazardous for me. But anyway, I replied, and Google didn't send the message saying that it's forbidden. All right, so it was my talk with Enforcer, sorry, and also. Honestly, I didn't see him personally. I mean, his face. I know the guy. I don't know. I know Operator Starsky, right? He's Ukrainian. He's here. I talked with him on the phone. I don't know what Enforcer is doing. I don't know. I do my own job here. Yeah, I talked to some of the guys. Maybe I'm gonna talk with Jake. Yeah, he already.
Go Ukraine. Please win.
Andres, thank you so much for your kind support. So the help that I collect, I send directly to people who needs it. I do not work with funds that I don't know. All right, I work with Davydov's funds because I know him personally. I know that he's a very responsible person, so I trust him. I know many guys on the front lines. I know what they need, so I just in Ukraine it's very easy. We have application. We have this, for example, Monobank. It's like that application. I have some of the hryvnias here, and then I send the money. They go in few seconds. Guys receive the money. So it's very easy. And recently I sent the money for our guys. We bought the wheels for their car. Basically, they got we call it Bandera Mobil, basically the truck, the pickup truck, and it needed new rubber, let's say. And I bought the new rubber for them. And those guys, basically ex-pilots who used to work with me, who used to ride motorcycles with me, and now they are on the front line. So I help them a lot. I know where the money are going, for sure. As for different volunteer organizations, my friends,
New message.
that you cannot control, I don't
Stay
know.
positive. The strength of Ukrainian people is inspiring. If only the EU leaders would grow some balls and support you more. Greetings from the Netherlands.
Niels, thank you so much for your support. Greetings to Netherlands, and yeah, we have also support. I hope we're gonna get many more toys after the 8th of September. We're gonna see it in the future. Dennis, are you? Oh, Betsy, nice to see you here. Dennis, are you afraid of the nuclear power plant? Kind of. I wouldn't say that I don't afraid, but from other perspective, for Russia, it would be very stupid move to
Dennis,
destroy
which
it.
is the biggest car brand in Ukraine?
We don't have it, actually. In Soviet times, we have Zaporizhsky Автозавод, Zaporizhia Automobile Factory, that was close to Zaporizhia, and they produce very ugly looking
New
cars.
message.
Slava Ukraini, from Norway, and love from my wife Julie.
Ronnie, greetings to Norway. Greetings to you and your wife Julie. Thanks a lot for your support. So in Ukraine, we now assemble the cars that are made usually in China, and we also assemble the cars that made in Europe. Some Mercedes parts, Volkswagen parts, electrical
New
wiring.
message.
So we do like that.
Slava Ukraini.
Heidi, thank you so much. Heidi and Dan, sorry. Thank you so much for your support.
New message.
For the Russians, it is always HIMARS o'clock. From Belgium with love.
Greetings to Belgium, Dave. Thank you so much for your kind support. Thank you. So in Ukraine, we don't have our own brands, I think. Under our brand, there is the China-made car. Basically, spare parts are coming. We assemble them in Zaporizhia and call it ZAS. That's it. Why you speak about cars? It is stupid. No, we speak about everything here. It's the live stream. I want to communicate with people, so you can ask me absolutely any question. Any. Antonov used to make gearboxes for cars too. I didn't know. Dennis, how can I get one shirt like yours in the USA? Beer belly size. Is mine? Yeah, mine too. Unfortunately, I got it in Andreevsky Uzbis. It's the third place in Kiev, and yeah, I got it for $8 there, and the quality is nice. It's cotton. It has a flag. Well, the quality of that is not really nice. This one, I think it may last for at least 20 washes. But it's okay. Oh, I have the camera problem. I pushed it. Sorry, I need to correct. Now it's better. Flying Starsky update down in a biplane. Yeah, we're probably gonna fly with him. We'll see. Where do babies come from? Question. You know that. My daughter actually asked me that question before. I say from the belly, from mama's belly. How they're coming from the belly? And then we went to the village. There was a cow who was that was pregnant, and I participated the birth of the calf, of the baby cow, and my daughter watched that, and she said, "Oh, now I know where the babies are coming from." we went to the village after the war started.
Daku, Denise, Az Lavova, Mij Kolavik Kanadiak, I sluhati tvoj ogladisi na sodanij ritual smiley face. Mi du sinwemo skilki robati ti rabi sodna. Slava Ukraini.
Marta, I will read it out in Ukraine. Дякую, Денисе. Я зі Львова. Мій чоловік канадець. Я слухаю твої огляди. Це наш щоденний ритуал. Ми дуже цінуємо стільки роботи ти робиш щодня. Слава Україні. Марта, дуже дякую за твій комент і привітання до твого чоловіка. Дуже дякую, що мене дивитесь. Це дуже приємно, коли люди витрачають свій час на мої відео. Час – це дуже, мабуть, найважливіший ресурс, який ми маємо у цьому житті. І мені дуже приємно, що ви мене дивитесь. Дуже приємно. Thank you, Marta. Yeah, we just spoke Ukrainian. And Marta, thank you so much for your kind support. Haden is from Northern Ireland, so inspired by Ukraine, standing up to the Russian bully. Solidarity. Thank you. My wife is crazy about Ukrainian traditional clothes. Her Christmas list is starting to worry me. I think it's not very expensive. Yeah, it could be, I think, because it's all handmade and yeah. In Ukraine, you can find cheap ones, but abroad could be expensive. Have a national flag hanging slightly below our US flag. Neighborhood has many flags honor Ukrainian effort. Putin and his cronies will pay their dues for now. Dennis, thank you so much for your support. Yeah. Guy with the same name as me. Thank you for putting Ukrainian flag on your property. It means a lot. Then Ukrainian people go to Europe, to United States, to Canada, to Australia, seeing Ukrainian flags. It's just inspiring for our refugees. It's the great support. Dennis, do you refuse to eat Russian food since the war? What kind of Russian food? Pelmeni? No, I eat them, but occasionally I like Ukrainian vareniki more, but the food is the food, the culture is the culture. Here we speak more about what they are doing right now, like it doesn't mean that
New message.
okay, we're gonna answer that.
Operator Starsky has appeared 5 times and is due to appear a week today. Also, the enforcer uses YouTube-sponsored Ukraine charities and to date has raised over 450,000.
Wow, that's crazy amount of money. Yeah, in that case we may participate, why not?
Greetings from Prague. I hope you guys win soon so I could visit Ukraine with my GF on vacation smiley face.
Alice, thank you so much for your support. You're very welcome to visit Ukraine anytime you want. I know even guests who are coming during this war. We were talking about the culture, yeah? In the Second World War, should Britons refuse to eat sausages because they're originally from Germany, yeah? Pardon if I'm wrong, but it's like German food, as many may think. So food has nothing to do with this conflict, my friends, as well as the Russian culture, I think. But maybe Russian culture has something to do with it, because Putin says that we are under one culture, right? But we are not. Dennis, do you have a favorite joke? No, not really. Has Ukraine? Probably I have. Yeah, that joke. I don't know how I'll speak it in English. This joke is about Antonov 2 pilot, yeah, and American F-16 fighter pilot.
I really like your work spreading an objective view on the conflict. Stay strong and have a peaceful sky wherever you are.
Peaceful. Yeah, the robotic is interesting. Yeah, thank you, Daniel, for your awesome support. Thank you for your high mark for my channel. the joke about Antonov 2 and F-16. So, NATO pilot, let's say United States pilot, came to Ukraine for the military drills flying F-16s. He went to the bar and he looked at there are many pilots and there's one pilot totally drunk. He came and say, okay, what plane do you fly? He say, Antonov 2. So American guy seems like, and yeah, they start to speak, and that Ukrainian guys say like, my Antonov 2 is faster than your F-16. Oh, interesting. We're gonna try it tomorrow if you would like to. We're gonna make a race. All right. So our guys say, oh my god, I was too drunk. Obviously, Antonov 2 is much slower than F-16, but he put a rope to F-16 and they flown in the race. So American pilot was really surprised seeing the Antonov 2 on his back. It's the biplane, if you didn't know. And he was also surprised seeing how Antonov 2 changes the geometry of its wings and retracting the gears. Yeah, it sounds not hilarious from me, but then someone told me it in Ukrainian. It was funny, yeah, because Antonov 2 is biplane, fixed wing, so then he basically just crushed. It basically crushed, and the gear is not
Dennis,
retractable.
we stand with your country, even if our stupid government is very slow.
A big hug from Germany. Greeting up a lot, as I said to you. Every country has its own policy, so Germany helps a lot to Ukrainian refugees. We will have RST, anti-aircraft, anti-missile system. We already have Gepard tanks, Panzerhaubitze 2000. So it's awesome support from Germany.
Are you familiar with Maxim Sheramet of Drone Lab in Kiev, Ukraine?
No.
These guys look legit. Search Maxim Sheramet on YouTube. Please consider doing a live stream from their drone lab to raise money and awareness for drone warfare. Drones will be able to pick apart Rue.
Yeah, I print screen, and yeah, I'll check it out, Jason. Jason, thank you so much for your support. Oh, YouTube says the video is buffering a little bit. Sorry. Is the video okay?
New message.
Have you seen the latest stupid comments from Macron about the Baltic countries being warmongers, wanting to start war? France waving the white flag really hard. Greetings from Norway. Slava Ukraini.
I didn't hear. Like,
New message.
We stand with Ukraine.
Monica, thank you so much for standing with my country. Actually, I heard the news that Macron called to Putin again, and he also said that there should be peace talks.
Thank you for all your work. We listen every day.
Philip and Graldine, I hope I spelled your name correctly. Thank you for your work. We listen every day. Thank you so much for watching me.
Starsky Flight Fund.
John in SoCal. Thank you so much, Starsky. So you want Starsky to fly, really? I'll ask him. Now it's impossible to fly even on paraglider here in Ukraine. Airspace is closed for all commercial operations and private operations. In future, after the war, obviously. So, about Macron, I heard that he again started his good old song about the peaceful agreements and something like that. I think United States will not let us go for peaceful agreements because they will provide us with more weapons. In that case, obviously there are so many politicians, especially in Europe, who were reliable on Russian gas and oil. And it's very hard for them to live in that new reality.
I hope you will get on your motorcycle very soon. Greetings from Poland. Stay strong. Slava Ukraini.
Luke, thank you. Yeah, I wasn't riding this season. If you speak about, but recently sent my motorcycle on repairs, and maybe I'm gonna sell it. Maybe I'm gonna sell it because basically I just
New message.
think that I need a different one,
California is burning.
cheaper.
The temperature today 45.5.
Hmm.
Please, pray for firefighters, support crews and people losing homes. Thank you. Glory to all heroes.
Oh, Matthew, it's very terrible. The temperature is very high there. Are you speaking about Celsius? It's very high. Very, very high. It's like Dubai or even
New
hotter.
message.
All the best from Liverpool. I can always trust your channel. Wish I could recommend. The Enforcer. He has good intentions but... Dot dot.
He has good intentions, but I also got the messages from my subscribers saying you should not like cooperate with the Enforcer. I wonder why, but you know, I do my own job and I'm okay with what I have with your support. So we got a collaboration, for example, with Starsky, but it wasn't as those videos were not as near as popular as my regular videos. So I wonder why I should. Yeah, I may do
New
collaboration,
message.
but
Sausage is German, but the Britons call us krauts, as apparently we eat sauerkraut 24/7, fermented cabbage, winking face. Thanks for your time and effort to keep us updated. Greetings from Germany.
greetings to Germany, Maggie. To 306 sausage is Germany, yeah. But Britons call us krauts. Krauts? Why? We eat. Yeah, there are so many stereotypes about many people, any kind of nation, and that Germans drink the the popular drink is the beer, but actually in Czech Republic people drink more the beer. They drink and some beer, Czech beer, I think it's kind of good. I think it's same as German. Before I tested it, but I would say I like Czech beer as well. But now I cannot drink. Do you think Russia will surrender or succumb to using tactical nukes? There is a possibility for them to use tactical nukes, obviously, because they have that weapons. I think they will use it only in case. I don't know in what case. In case we gonna like go to Moscow or something, because if they use those nukes, their own allied countries as China, India, they will refuse to have something common with Russia. They will put sanctions. So then they use nukes against Ukrainian people. All the world will just understand finally that Russia is a terrorist state. And also Nations will exclude Russia from United Nations, basically.
New message.
War will be declared,
We love
and
your updates, Dennis. Big love from UK.
thank you, Mark. Greetings to UK. Stay awesome. So it's not gonna be the same as before. So then they use nukes. There will be just well, Western countries will not use nukes against Russia if they will use them in Ukraine, obviously. But they will be, how to say,
New message.
isolated, let's say, isolated from the world.
Ukraine is an inspiration for the world to emulate.
Boom, Ukraine. Yeah, I would agree, Ed. Thank you so much for your awesome support.
New message.
May the winds of change favor Ukraine, and in their path lay low the evils of the current Russian dictatorship so that their winds too may blow strong and free, towards the further east. Forget not to love neighbors even when they have wronged you greatly, for it is I.
For it's in the strength of love, in the spite of rebels, honestly grows and humanity succeeds. Love forever. Mikhail from Denmark. Wow, such an awesome comment, and thank you so much for your support. Yeah, it's interesting. Thank you for this one. Thank you. Oh, again, YouTube says buffering. Yeah, we made our goal. Thank you guys so much for today's support. Awesome. Every Sunday we made our goal. Thank you so much. Through your videos, I realize how beautiful your country really is. Yeah, are both the land and also the people. So we should visit after the war. Yeah, you are very welcome. But as in every country, you may find good people, bad people as well. Like you may also find misbehavior. So don't think that all Ukrainians are the best of the best because, yeah, we are fighting for freedom, that Russia attacked our country. No, they're also bastards as in many countries. So if you see Ukrainian like that, don't think that all of Ukrainians are the same, all right? Just as well as in every country, I think. So just in some countries you have more people, less people like that. Here in Ukraine we have that people. So if then you go to Ukraine, try to take care about yourself. Basically, don't trust thieves.
New message.
And yeah.
I love your daily videos and look forward to them every day. I think of Ukraine every day. I wish I could help more.
And that's your awesome help, awesome support. You already helped a lot. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching my videos. You're awesome. And yeah, thank you for your high mark for my videos. Thank you for watching. Do you think Belarusians will do away with their leader? I think the Lukashenko is doomed as Putin. So they're gonna live in democracy in the future, obviously. Still, we have a threat from Belarus. We need to keep our forces in Rivne Oblast, in the Rivne region, in Kiev region on the north, just in case they will try again to reach the Kiev. Actually, the biggest target for Russia is not Donbass, eastern part of Ukraine, southern part of Ukraine. They need Kiev. They need Kiev. They need to put their own puppet government here. And basically, I would be arrested in that case. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I pray every day for Ukraine. Thank you. So for Ukraine, keep in mind that this country was not the safest in the world even before the war. If you want to visit it, don't talk to strange people, all right?
Why are you not in the army? And if you could choose, which front would you want? Slava Ukraine from Romania.
Alan, I'm not in the army because I don't have military background. Basically, I went to a local military branch. They say they don't need me. That is why I started my own war on YouTube. And I would choose, obviously, aviation since I'm the airline pilot. I would like to fly Western-made airplane. F-16 is my best airplane if we speak about the fighter jets, but I would also like to fly MiGs. So yeah, greetings to Romania. That's my answer to your question. Basically, I think I wanted to go to the army before, then the war just started, but now I don't want to. And they will never put me in the cockpit of the airplane without military background. So I need to be at least lieutenant for that, and I don't have that. I need to go for studying to be lieutenant for training, and that takes time, and all the training is not possible nowadays because the war is ongoing. They have enough people in military, in aviation. They don't have enough airplanes, unfortunately. I mean, we don't have enough airplanes. I hope I answer your question. And you know, guys, I wouldn't like now to go and fight just on front lines because there are lots of my friends who were injured, who lost their
New
lives.
message.
Thank you for your
And
daily uptakes free of propaganda. My fiance fled from Kharkiv and
Hmm.
lives in western Ukraine as a refuge.
William, yes, there are lots of people coming from Kharkiv to western side of Ukraine or fleeing away from Ukraine. I hope she's okay there. I hope she's fine. Share my greetings to your fiance. So I see that my pals, my mates, they got injured or sometimes losing their, even without any shots. You know, they go to the front line, and exactly the same day, their positions got attacked by Russian tanks or artillery. They were just there, not shooting, doing nothing, were at these trenches, and the trench just got attacked. So basically, they didn't even perform a single shot from their AK-74 or 47. We still in lack of artillery, and if we speak about the whole front line, basically it's like a drop in the water. We have M777s, but they're just around 150. We need more than 1,000 of them to cover our guys in the trenches who defend the front line. So basically for Russia it's very easy to, still kind of easy to destroy our positions. That is how they gaining the ground on the eastern part. On the south we were able to get supplies. That's why we have some kind of advantage there over Russians, but still, you know, the guy whom we helped on a live stream with Nancy Pelosi airplane on Taiwan, flying to Taiwan. So I shared all the funds to Yuri. He got his own TikTok channel, so I can say his name. Yuri is ex-airline pilot. He used to be the first officer for SkyUp Airlines. He went to the front lines. He went to positions. He was attacked by a Russian tank, and there are just 3 men survived from that attack, and from 20 people basically from his team. So he was lucky, and what he said that they were in a position, and experienced guys were attacking Russians, counterattacking. That attack was not successful, and Russians started their attack. So they, like, our forces moved there to get the ground from Russia, but Russia had many forces, and that is why our forces just were retreating from the territory, and they got the retreat command from our forces. They didn't receive any kind of retreatment command, so miscommunication, and they were just attacked. They got no cover from artillery, no aviation, no armored vehicles, and Yuri was just lucky that one of the cars saw that explosion in that position. They knew that there were some of the people, and one car, the pickup truck, arrived to the position, and they just picked him up very fast. He was very lucky. He was lucky because he went from his trench to see where the fire from mortars is coming from. And he just stepped away from the trench a little bit, and he was thrown away by huge. Lost his thumb. His body was all burned in burns. His face and his leg, and he was just lying there. But then the car came, this pickup truck with our
New message.
Oh,
other guys. They delivered him to the
Ukraine
hospital.
from USA.
Tom, thank you so much.
Ukrainian people are the most amazing. I meet some old fellow from your country a long time ago. I never forget this man. Was a very special person. Always friendly and a kind soul. How can such a bad thing happen to such an amazing country and people? I really hope
I really hope we can do more help. It's not enough, really. At least you have some Hammers now. How are the German Panzerhaubitze 2000 doing there these days? Greetings from UK. Martin, thank you so much for your question. Panzerhaubitze 2000 is the best self-propelled artillery system in the world, but it got lots of the electronics. And it's the first time it's actively used in this big war, and obviously you may find some issues. Germans built some kind of the factory near to Ukraine border in Poland, and those units that got some of the failures, it's like the flying an airplane that you have some of the failures. Sometimes they're artificial, not real, because electronics is kind of vulnerable to humidity, to vibrations, and that also happens to that system as well sometimes. And that's why we also have logistics, so we deliver those Panzerhaubitze to Poland.
New message.
They quickly fix it and
Hi,
return back.
Dennis. Have you ever been to Czech Republic or did you have your Czech beer elsewhere? Anyway, thanks for your great work.
Peter, I was in Prague. Yeah, I got my beer there. I used to fly to Prague, so yeah, we had some overnight stays there. Awesome city, awesome historical place. Yeah, thank you, my friends, for your kind support. I really like, by the way, Panzerhaubitze 2000. It looks amazing. It's awesome. So about Bovkun, I told you the story. Yuri Bovkun. I hope he's gonna become a pilot again. He wanted to start his YouTube channel. That is why, and he said to me, "Oh, like GoPro 10, it could be awesome camera." And I bought him GoPro 10 because it was his dream camera, and I hope that tool will help him to propel his channel, and maybe he may start earn some money here on YouTube, because I don't know whether he can fly again without the thumb. Unfortunately, it's his right hand. Oh, again we have the camera movement. Sorry. Every country regulation has its own specific regulations for body disabilities if the pilot can fly. I know that with one kidney you can fly here in Ukraine. Kidney. I'm kind of bad in English. Why can the Ukrainian army stop Russia in the south but not in the east Donbass? Because Russia concentrated most part of their forces in Donbass, on the eastern part. They also have straight supply lines. On the south, we have Dnieper River that is crossing the front line, destroying the bridges as we did. We basically cut supply lines, stopping Russian army. In Crimea, the same scenario is possible if we cut Kerch Bridge, and also the ways from Crimea. There are some bridges as well, and narrow spots that could have been targeted even before this war. It's impossible to do in Donbass. It's the very long border with Russia. They created those unrecognized republics, and basically it's bad. I got the message that we have the... Oh, now it's better. Could be buffering, sorry. I saw a huge protest in Czech Republic, with Czech protests wanting their country to be neutral with Ukraine. What do you think? I think it was supported by Russian money. There were some of the protests in Czech Republic, France against Macron, in Germany there were protests against Germany to send against German supplies of weaponry to Ukraine. So kind of same. Is your wife and daughter okay? Yeah, they are good.
New message.
Hi Dennis, hope you are well. Thanks for all you do for the people of Ukraine and for keeping the world informed. I often think of you when I see a 737 take to the sky. This will be you again very soon. Slava Ukraini.
Nick, thank you so much, Nick. You're awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, then I see the airplane in the internet flying, especially 737 or some of the aviation news. I also miss it. But I have the good news. There's gonna be meeting tomorrow in my airline, and probably they will send me for the flight simulator in Warsaw, in Warsaw, in Poland. So I'm gonna be there for a couple of days, I think, and my car is not good here. I need to do some maintenance. Have some problems with engine. I barely today I came home. It was something bad there. It seems like one cylinder is not working. So if I would need to go to Poland, I think I will take my motorcycle. Do you think it will be difficult this winter for Ukrainian citizens? Obviously, it will be the hardest winter for us throughout our life, independent life. How's the picture? It seems like it's buffering or something. Maybe I'll gonna update it. Yeah, amazing. Good news, yeah, but we are still working. It's not 100%. I'm not 100% sure that I will go there for the flight simulator, but there is the possibility. At least my airline is doing their best. It's kind of hard to let Ukrainians to leave the country for some period of time. I think it's possible. And I'm eagerly waiting to fly the flight simulator. It would be awesome. My parents are in Warsaw, in Warsaw. Let me know if you need anything. No, I think I don't need anything. I think I will go there by motorcycle. It is more easier to park it, to find a parking spot, and basically I can move more faster. Not for the speed, but for maneuverability. And it's still warm. And my car is just I don't know what is happening with the engine. Maybe it needs maintenance. It's kind of old car, so it's not a surprise for me. Video is fine, quality is great. Yeah, I can see some stalls. Yeah. Genjit Commander, thank you for attending the stream. Could you potentially be trained to be UAF pilot? I don't. Ukrainian Air Force? No, they will not take me because I don't have the military background, unfortunately. Or I don't know. Maybe not, unfortunately. Who knows? Confirmed. Ukrainian Armed Forces raised their flag over Vysokopilya. Yes, it happened today. Good tactic victory on the North Kherson. Yeah. It's kind of funny because I see the Russian propaganda media saying that Ukraine counterattack was not successful. They retreat to their own positions. And now even they confirm that we took Vysokopilya and many more villages. So because our general command and army, they were silent about this counterattack, saying that it just started and that's it. They turned to the silent mode about what is happening on the south. Russia started to speculate. They said, okay, that attack is not successful. They were pulled back by our mighty Russian force, but still they admitted that we took many villages there, and it's great. So little by little we're gonna push them. Fly the 777 across the Atlantic. You have the flying bug. We have a 777 in my airline. It's a 777-200 with Pratt & Whitney engines, exactly the same. Suffered, well, not exactly the same, slightly different engines. It has United. Remember, yeah, United flight from Denver. It was the engine just blasted out. It got fire. The core of the engine was just destroyed because some of the fan blades separated and hit the core of the engines. And after that, our airplanes were grounded, and also COVID, you know. Terrible. But nevertheless, aviation is still the safest way of transportation. Dennis, are the railroad lines still working in Kherson and Novakhovka? If you speak about across the Dnieper River, no, they're not working. Stream is clean, thank you. How old is your car? It's 10 years old. 10 years old, more than 200,000 kilometers. I got some of the failures. Maybe it's the same failure that I got around 3 years ago. Then there was the problem with katuszka zажигания, ignition box, let's say, yeah, ignition box. It has the one big ignition box for many spark plugs. If it's the tiny little crack there, because of the vibrations, some of your cylinders may not work fine. So I think it happened also today. I had like engine check. The car was working very interesting.
Any suggestion for a Telegram channel without Russian propaganda and good news?
I also check Russian propaganda channels. You just need to filter your, like...
Stay strong.
Eric, thank you so much. Alin, also, thank you so much. I use like брати по зброї, України сейчас новини, всевидяще око, реальна війна, інсайдер, Київ, оперативний. All of them are in Ukrainian. So they provide information for Ukrainians. For Western audience, I would consider Twitter more as a source.
New message.
But I use mostly Telegram channels,
USA
our
will
own.
never ask you to attend peace talks while Russia is occupying your lands. We're with you, brother.
Dan and Tammy, thank you so much for your awesome support. Never asked to attend peace talks. Yes, indeed. Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're our friends. American Special Forces here. Viva la Resident. Oh, greetings to American Special Forces. You're awesome, guys. Watching those Russian news can be good laugh, but scary sometimes. Yeah, indeed, because they have rhetorics about the nuclear war, about the Russian world dominance, how they will take the world. It seems like, you know, the Pinky and the Brain cartoon or something like that. So we're gonna take this world. It's just like we're like in a B2 movie, B-rated movie right now, dealing with evil. It's just crazy. Check the co-park, Dennis. It is Opel Astra. Yeah. It is Coil Park. Okay. Yeah, it's Opel Astra H. I got it brand new. It was the cheapest German-made car by that time for this size. So it's like Volkswagen Golf size, but much cheaper than Volkswagen. So I like bought the Opel Astra. That I was the first officer by that time on ATR, and you know, my friends, they all change for more expensive cars. But no matter how much I would earn in the future and how much I earn today, I would never buy an expensive car for myself. I think it's just a waste of money because for the car you may collide with someone or collide with something, and you'll just lose your funds basically. Yeah, we may have insurance, but usually I don't have insurance here. It's very expensive. And that's why I think I will not invest into the car. It's better to buy some sort of the apartment. Some of my mates, then it was good old times, they bought the cars for $100,000, like those mighty Audis, like big ones. I say, wow, wow, wow. But throughout my entire career, my friends, it wasn't possible for me to accumulate that much, because at first I started as an airline pilot on ATR, and then after it was the crisis in my airline and I had to find another job in Indonesia, and in Indonesia you spend a lot, I mean, for your living. So I was able to accumulate the funds just for this twin bedroom apartment that I'm living in. That's it. And then I went to Ukraine International. I was flying as first officer with not big salary, and then I started to work as a captain, and COVID. So for me, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Actually, now I earn more than at that time from Google Ads. Lately, Google started to love me, because before I got many more amber or yellow dollar signs without monetization or limited monetization. Now I have greens. It's good. It's good. Денис, як ви думаєте, референдум що змінить? Який референдум? Guy asked me, what do you think about referendum? Will it change something? What kind of referendum? Dennis, thank you for all of the useful information about Ukraine war. I'm very worried about your homeland and Zaporizhia, my hometown. Do you think it will be safe, South Ukraine? I think it will be safe. I think, yeah, there's always the risk in Russia because we do not know what to expect from Putin and his circle, but we know that it's very stupid way out if they, create an explosion of reactor in Zaporizhia power plant to change the topic for the world community, because finally it's the Russia who will suffer, because it's very close to Zaporizhia. And what's the use of taking that land for Russia? Yeah, it will be just the vast land will be polluted by radiation, with radiation for decades. What's in the mug? There's just a water, a mug of water, water. Dennis, are you still young? You're still young. I'm sure times will get better to you next. Yeah. I'm not young. Usually, average pilot lives around 65, 70 years, because we experience kind of we work in vibration environment, noisy environment, we work in radiation environment. Actually, pilot got the same dose as average nuclear power station worker. Yeah. And in the end, you have jet lags, so pilots do not live for a long time. Especially if you retire in your 65 years, usually you live like 5 years, that's it, according to statistics. So I think I'm now 35 and I'm in the middle of my life, let's say. I think they can use the Zaporizhia as leverage. Yeah, they want to use it. Dennis Garuda in Asia is doing better. Would you like work to? Betsy, they hire bullies. That's how they call expats. They hire expats just for limited time. The priority for Garuda Indonesia is to hire locals because it's the government-sponsored airline. So they want to give job for locals, and it's good actually. So we were taken for a couple of years, for 2 years contract, and after the contract is over, I went here to Ukraine International. Everything is simple. Why they hire us? Because they got new airplane type ATR 72-600, and they hadn't had enough experience handling those planes. They didn't have lots of pilots, so they hired us temporary. I think they are not hiring anymore because they have lots of pilots now. Dennis, are you doing better in your type certification on 777? Dennis, are you going to get your type certification on 777? I don't know. No one knows. I want to continue to fly at least on what aircraft I'm type rated on, 737. Stream is 505. Hello, Dennis. Use from USA. Can you explain how YouTube works? Hitting the like button, is that how you get compensated? I always thought it was number of views. So yeah, likes help spread the video. Your comments, your likes, they help to spread the video to audience around YouTube. Views are matter also for spreading. The more views you have and the more audience retention you have, so the longer you watch my video, so the better it is for
From the
algorithms.
Netherlands, keep up the good work.
Oh, Sikyo, thank you so much. As for monetization, if we talk, if it's the long video, as I have usually on my channel, longer than 10 minutes, you may have two kind of advertisements, Google standard advertisements there, and it just appear on the screen. Don't need to watch it. You may just skip it. If you skip it, it is counted as you watch it, and that goes for the view of the advertisement, and every view of the advertisement accumulated, and you have this and you have the outcome from it, actual money. Advertisers pay a lot in United States, and also it depends in what country you are from as creator. So in United States I would earn more because the CPM is higher, but also it depends on from what country you're watching me. Also United States is the highest. I'm lucky with that because you guys mostly from United States. I have like 33% of viewers from United States, and obviously people buy lots of stuff there in the United States, and there are lots of advertisements who are willing to pay more for YouTube ads compared to Ukraine. And in Ukraine, for example, one ad will bring me well, if 1,000 people will watch my video, it will bring me 50 cents around. For United States, it will bring me $4. So, ouch, huge difference if we speak about YouTube. So I do not intend, my intention was just to start the war here in YouTube against Russian invaders, but honestly also to share the information from Ukrainian perspective. And then I started to earn money from it. It's also a great motivation, honestly, because I lost my job as an airline pilot, and basically I didn't feel it. Honestly, I have the same salary, so, and even better, I think. So it's great for me that you're watching my videos. It really supports me, and also I share what I earn with others for charity purposes, obviously. Do you think that the Russians could trigger nuclear disaster? Yeah, I already answered the question just a few minutes ago. Sorry, I will not answer it again. Then you're still in the same location, you would change, right? I'm in location. Dennis, I appreciate your videos. Very informative. Greetings from United States. Greetings to United States. Slava Ukraine. Then fly again. I hope on a flight simulator soon. Maybe this or next month. Never miss an episode. Usually watch each more than once. Wow, thank you. It really like warms my heart that people saying that they're constantly watching my videos, like because it's the greatest thing on the YouTube as for YouTube creator is to have your own audience who would constantly watch your videos. And my friends, I just can't imagine like you're spending like your time. I always say like the time is the most precious resource. I graduated from the flight academy, state flight academy, and I spent like 5 years there, and now I regret that time because I could go to just some little courses to get the pilot license, and without spending those 5 years being a pilot. So I regret the time, and I realized that the time is the greatest resource that you cannot renew. You spend the time, you'll never come back. The time goes very fast. Life goes very fast, and no matter how much you earn in this life or what you'll succeed, it ends in the end. And I realized it after this war, basically. Yeah, I thought about it before this war, but after this war, I thought we need to live this life as we want it. That is also the problem for my channel, because I would like to travel maybe on a motorcycle, but now I'm here. I dedicate my time to you. I need to film every day for you. Well, at one day, hopefully we're gonna format this channel after the war is over, and for the travel channel, I'm gonna visit the countries of you guys who support Ukraine. I'm gonna talk with foreigners, as for me, yeah, to my friends from this channel as well. We're gonna just talk about Ukraine, not about Ukraine, and the other part will be also the travel around Ukraine, obviously. So that's my like dream content. But here we have the war, and I need to keep you updated. I'm reliable on your side as well, so you keep me going, and that what's keep me going, my friends. Basically, without this YouTube channel, it would be very I would be in desperate situation, let's say. Come to Australia. Yeah, we're gonna visit that part as well. The Netherlands is with Ukraine, always awesome. Greetings from Denmark. Keep up the good work for keep us updated. Then you come to California, I'll throw you a party. Ukrainian food, Californian wines, awesome. Oh my god, yeah. I know that I'll have great support on this trip, on this dream trip, because I'm waiting for it, then the war is over. But, you know, in your countries, there are also the guys who support Russia, and it could be tricky sometimes, probably. Russia spotted Leopard 2 in Kherson. Wow. I didn't know that. Oh, they spotted like 44 HIMARSs that they destroyed. Like, we shouldn't trust Russian. Well, I tried to check that information as well, because you may find out the way they think, and if they say like Ukraine counterattack was thrown back, it means that we need to wait a little bit longer. And yeah, today they confirmed that, oh, okay, finally Ukraine took some of the villages. So how wasn't it not successful if we took villages? Greetings from Belgium. We have difficult country too. Is Zelensky doing a good job? As I told you many days, like many videos ago, my friends, Zelensky is not a perfect president, but he is I would say, the best one we have for this situation, for the war. And he is a great war president, I would say. As for the peaceful time that was before this war, he started to lose his rating because what he promised on his elections, he partially done, but mainly not. And people didn't like some of the reforms that he proposed and his party, basically. And guys from his party also went to some scandals connected to corruption links, and still there are some. And some guys from his party, they even betrayed the country and went for the Russian side. And recently one was killed, one MP was killed. Interesting. Somehow he was killed on Russian territory. So he wasn't the perfect one, but without his leadership, I mean, any kind of previous Ukrainian president would run instantly after Russian attack. Zelensky stayed here, and my opinion that he's a tough guy with still balls. So I'm happy that we have him here. But as I say to you, he's not perfect. And I sometimes compare him also with Winston Churchill. He was perfect prime minister for the Second World War, but then it is over. He is not good. He wasn't good. So that's why he was replaced. He wasn't elected after. Same may happen to Zelensky and his team. We don't know. But I'm really happy that we have him here, right now. He done some of the decisions like they also closed the border for guys like me, for men, which is not according to constitutional law. They, let's say, bypass it. They've done it not correctly, but they don't want all the men to go to army, obviously, because the Ukrainian population is great. I think they are afraid of the population of Ukraine, because if you let like children and women to leave the country, it's the one thing. Still, women and children cannot build this cluster family abroad, so they would need to go to Ukraine because the husband is here, the leader of the family, let's say, classical family, right? Is here in Ukraine, so they will always look back. If you let Ukrainian men to leave the country, the family will just go. They will be independent on this country, and they will just live in other country for their life, let's say. So in the future, after this war, we'll have huge demographic problem. So that is why they decided to close the borders for men. That's my own idea. I don't see the other, because even if all men who wanted to leave the country, they would leave, we'll still have enough men to get 4 million soldiers into the army, and also men working for them behind the front lines. So it's not about the military, it's about the future of the country. If you have demographic problem, it's very bad for your country. Now China struggles because of that. Remember their policy that was introduced for decades, one family, one child. Now they have lots of grandpas and grandmas, but they don't have enough workforce, and they changed to one family, two child. Now one family, three childs, and they ask people to give birth to kids, to children. But after all of those decades with the one child, one family policy, they changed the culture of the people. So that's why in future China will suffer. The economy will suffer, believe me. And that's why they're so aggressive right now, because they still have economic growth and they want to use those like 5 years of the growth. After that, there will be huge decline in their economy. They want to use this time to get some superiority over Taiwan and other parts of the world. They want to use this time eagerly. So people is the great source of economy, greatest resource than oil, gas, and everything. And the brain is the target of every politician, every propaganda. So even I have that propaganda on my channel. I may admit that I just can't. I just can't not to provide propaganda on my channel because I'm Ukrainian myself, and this conflict obviously touches me. I cannot tolerate Russian peace. Let's say I cannot be absolutely neutral and unbiased. I tried, but no. I think I. But Zelensky is much better than Yanukovych. Yeah, and Russia wanted to put Yanukovych to replace Zelensky. They know nothing about this country. Putin lives in some sort of the different reality, his own mindset, because people here would never accept Yanukovych. There will be riots around, riots. Oh my God. It's like, I don't know how you would compare it. There's no any comparison, I think, in Europe or United States. It's like putting the guy who you hate, like, to be a president. There will be riots. They will displace and demolish his president office, as was done in 2014. It is only propaganda, false propaganda comedy show. Yeah. Dennis, you're always funny. Yeah, I think I am. I'm Zelensky's colleague. He used to be very funny. Then he was comedian. Now he changed. Like, I see Zelensky. Sometimes I have the videos of his old like comedy shows, and it's completely different person. He changed like 180 degrees. How do you predict that the war might end? It might end with the Russian collapse, unfortunately. Whether Russia stays in the same borders and just government will be replaced and Putin's circle, but I see this war ends only with Russia collapse. I think like that. And there's other way that Russia would just be split into several countries, as it was with Soviet Union. Unfortunately, that way takes usually years or sometimes decades, unfortunately. Ukraine is a young country. We are a young country, but with great history. Ukraine people exist for a long time, and we were separate from Russians for quite a long time, but we used to live together also for quite a lot of time, 300 years. But no, we didn't integrate to Russia. We haven't integrated into their culture. We have different culture. That's why we are finally independent country. India is financing Russia. Germany is financing Russia. United States financing Russia. France financing Russia. China financing Russia. Ukraine financing Russia. World is integrated economy, and people buy resources from Russia because it's the country with the greatest amount of resources. They send oil. They also pay for Ukraine for the gas transportation nowadays. This war is very interesting. Yeah. You do not give up. Zelensky next one could be real pro-Russian. Yeah, as it happened in Georgia, I think. So Saakashvili was really, I think, the patriot of his country, of Georgia, well supported from United States, and now they have more pro-Russian government. Привіт, ти в реалі українською розмовляєш? У сім'ї я розмовляю російською, з людьми розмовляю українською. Ну, з людьми. Якщо я спілкуюсь з друзями по роботі зараз, або ну, де завгодно, я зараз спілкуюсь українською. Намагаюсь. Ну, я сам з Криму, тому це не досить виходить інколи, але намагаюсь. Yes, Ukraine is very old, and I say that Ukrainian. For the planet, the end of the Russian gas is a good news. I think now we need that gas. Try honey with lemons and cloves. Okay, I'll try. We don't have lemons here today. How's your shoulder? It's not shoulder, it's elbow. Like, still limited, partially disabled, but I'm working on it. It's very painful actually to work here. But I can say that amplitude is increasing a little bit. Dennis, how's your day layout during this period? Day layout? I give up, spend time with the family, and then it comes like 6 p.m. I start to collect the information, and at 8 p.m. I record the video, uploading it at 11 or 12 p.m. So half a day with the family, half a day with you, my friends. I would say it's a perfect timeline for the day. I never spend the summertime with my family. Never, because of my job.
New message.
Greetings from Finland.
Oh, greetings to Finland. Hex, thank you so much for your support. Then, how is the condition of the international airport at Kyiv? Is it operational again? Would you be able to give us a tour? Okay, then it will become operational again. I'll give you a tour. Here is Borispol Airport. It is okay. I think the only thing that keeps it okay are two Airbus A400 airplanes, basically Turkish, the European made, but it is Turkish Air Force. They are here nearby. They delivered some weapons to Ukraine, I think Bayraktars. They landed a few minutes before the war started on 24th of February. And I think Russia just afraid to destroy those planes. Obviously, crew went back to Turkey, but the planes are here. And there are some rumors that on remote apron there is British C-17 or something like that. Also, that airplane was also delivering weapons. So with that kind of airplanes here, I think Russians may not attack Borispol Airport. But it's in good condition, even though the rocket landed here on 8th of March. But it didn't target any kind of infrastructure, just landed in a field. Borispol actually is good. It's good because the airport is nearby, we have good air defense, and yeah, it's awesome. So the explosions I heard at the beginning of this war, my house, this building was shaking. Because of the explosions. I thought they were because of the Russian tanks, but I was wrong. They were because of the Russian rockets were targeted in the skies near to Kyiv, near to Borispol. So those explosions were very loud. Can flights resume out of Lviv? I don't think so. Not in nearby future. What is the plane you dream of flying most? Then the war is over. Canada is behind you. Greetings to Canada. My favorite airplane, if we speak about commercials, is Airbus A350. Could be Boeing 787 as well. I just really like modern type of commercial aviation. They're awesome. I'm the kind of the pilot who likes manual flying and manual stuff, but for comfort operation, it's better to have automotive cockpit as automotive as possible. And modern days automatic is superb. However, I also, because I like manual flying, I mostly do it on general aviation airplanes. I consider it the better place for your manual skills rather than in commercial aviation. Yeah, you need manual skills, obviously, some sort of, but I would say if you compare Airbus A350 with Boeing 737, I think Airbus A350 and Boeing, let's say 787, they're much more safer. Safer if we speak about fatigue, pilot fatigue, human error. It's almost eliminated in that planes. I think so. So I think those are awesome. But still, because I like manual flying, I would like to fly gliders and small planes as well. Please try to avoid foul language in the comments on YouTube. Foul language. Live. All right. Yeah, small Airbus A220 is also like that. It's brand new. It's awesome. 4,000 likes. Oh my god. We have many viewers for the stream. Boeing 747-200 is the way to go. Yeah, but it's like very old airplane. Very old. We have them in one of the Ukraine airline. Mostly for charter flights. I like it. It has a pretty much good power to weight ratio, but it's very outdated. I think Boeing should come out with a new type of the Boeing 757, call it in a different way, put more efficient engines and better electronics, new navigation systems, because 757 just got 3 IRSs, that's it. No GPS update, nothing, so no CBDLC, no, so it's kind of outdated. 777 is good. 777 is great. Hi Dennis, has Russian been defeated in the Kherson region? No, so far not. Are you gonna post an update on what today? No. It's every Sunday is the day off partially for me. I go to the live stream, not updating the video, not recording the video. So tomorrow on Monday you'll see update from Sunday and from Monday. Big fan from India. Greetings. Hi Dennis, will you work as a pilot after war ends again? Greetings from Slovakia. Greetings to Slovakia. Thank you, Dominic, for your support, and I hope I will. Where I can donate for new battle drone for Ukraine. You may go to drone fund dronesforukraine.fund, and you can donate there. It's a reliable source. I trust them. So it's drones for Ukraine. Drones for Ukraine. One word. Fund. Too creepy. Another Mikhail Davison type in here. Whoa. Dennis, do you think the war could have been avoided? Also, aren't Ukrainians afraid that Russia will not allow itself to lose, even if they will lose? And by this, I mean they will use nuclear weapons. Andre, yeah, they might use, they may use nuclear weapons here in Ukraine, but as I said to you before, in that case, their country will be isolated. I don't think that Western countries will turn this into the third world war using nuclears against Russia if they target our territory, but their country will be isolated, totally destroyed economically, yeah. Even China would turn out from Russia, so they will be driven away from United Nations, all organizations. No one would have a deal with Russia anyways, so there will be just closed country, and Ukraine will not surrender even in that case. There's possible way for it, yeah, possible way, but Putin called this not a war, so why would he use nuclear weapons? He called it a special military operation. Operation you may start at any time and you may end at any time. So for tomorrow, let's say Russian propaganda will tell its citizens, we won this war because we captured like lots of territories, we captured Azovstal, and we are the winners. For now, they cannot tell that. Maybe they would happy to tell that, but Ukraine is defending its own land, and we're gonna go also an attack in that case. So the only way for Russia is to withdraw their forces. Their propaganda is very powerful tool, so they can prepare their own people for possible defeat. I don't think that they should, in that case, they would use nuclear weapons. But there is no way for Ukraine to lose. We don't have the choice. We should fight for Ukraine. But Russia still has way outs. Propaganda may turn it as a victory. Russian people themselves do not support really the continuation of this war. We see it in statistics that less than 50% support it. So Russia has way outs, I think, for now. But if this war continues for a long time, it may happen as so in Afghanistan. Soviet Union didn't use the nuclear weapons, isn't it? So didn't it? Yeah. So I don't think that Russia will use nuclears here. Military collapsed in Ukraine. Russia's military or Ukrainians military? What do you think about Russian people? Hard to say. Hard to say. I saw the video today comparing them to pigs, but I cannot tell it on YouTube. My friends, there are still people, like people who are against Putin's regime, and sometimes from Ukrainian side, I also hear like all Russians are bad. We should like. There is huge hatred towards the Russians here in Ukraine because of what they've done in Bucha, because of what they've done bombing our cities. People really hate them. I think it was the same in United Kingdom. Then Germans bomb citizens of UK, London. Many kids were killed, and people just hate Germans. And I wouldn't tell that all Russians are bad. We need to divide their society, like for good Russians and bad Russians. That is how we're gonna win, because if you divide your enemy's society, they may go against each other in some way, and there will be more vectors towards the leadership saying that probably we need to change the special operation, we need to finish it, right? So I won't say that Russian people are really, really, really bad, but honestly, I don't really like that they are not going on protests right now. So if Ukraine would attack someone, I would do whatever I could to dismiss our government. So if Ukraine, for example, would go on attack to Moldova or Poland, I would go and say, like, we need to get rid of our president and government. So there will be huge protests here, and Russians in general Russian public seems like okay with Putin main decision to start invasion of other country. As for me, I consider myself as a European in 21st century, it's unimaginable. In Canada during World War II, Japanese that grew up here were put into camps. Wow. Yeah, and I heard like in the United States also there's Chinese community, and then they go somewhere, they mark themselves with China flags because it's hard to define like whether they're Japanese or Chinese. As for Americans, yeah, it's hard to define. So also there was bad attitudes in the United States as well. At least I heard like that. But now you see, Japan is the great ally of United States. Germany is the great ally of United States as well in Europe. So everything changes, and I hope at some point we're gonna be Russia, whether it's gonna be big or small, it's gonna be ally of the Western world against some kind of bad evil. And I hope that someday there's not gonna be even evil on this land, my friends. Where I can donate my Mavic Pro drone. You can contact me on email. I'll send you my address. Well, not my exact address, but the address where you can send the drone. A little bump under the seat of Putin, please. Guys, it's been almost more than 2 hours with you. Thank you so much for your comments. I really enjoy speaking to you. Again, thank you so much for spending your precious time watching my videos and being with me on this live stream. It's been popular. We have, for the peak view today, we got 3,784, 51 views. It's just...
I see you evolving into a more worldly speaking Ukrainian person. So, I offer this token amount.
Rebecca, thank you. Thank you so much. My friends, sorry if I said something that is not correct, that you don't like. I'm a human being, and sometimes I may say different things, and my English is not very good, so also sorry about it. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Special thanks for donators who support my channel as well. Thank you so much for everything, and I wish you the peaceful sky wherever you are, and have a great time.